Hey, it's Logan from Cozy Bump. I'm going to share some typing techniques on how to use our pregnancy tape for lower back pain. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is have you turn around. Okay. Lower back pain during pregnancy stems from traditionally right here where the two SI joints are. You can tell what the SI joints are by looking at the two ball points that are here. Alright, first what you want to do is you want to measure it. So ball point and ball point. Just about an inch past each side, like this. Then you go ahead and cut it. Okay. Always remember to fold it in half, and then you can do that. You can cut up, round out the edges just like such. Rounding out the edges makes it so it doesn't get caught in your clothing, so it'll increase the life of how long you can have the tape on for. You can have the tape in the pool, in the beach, in the shower, during workouts, so on and so forth. All right. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to have them slightly just bend over to stretch the back just a little bit. Remember the two SI joints were right here and here. Remember we folded in half before, we found the center piece. Now that we found that center piece, we're going to rip the center like this. You're going to take the tape, you're going to pull it down to about an inch on both sides. Those two will be your two anchors. Just like this. Perfect. Now that you got your two anchors, you have your center piece. Pull it about 80% tension like this. Remember the SI joint is here and here. I can see them because you can see where the dimples are at. You'll be able to see them when you're doing your own taping or your spouse is doing your taping for you. Just like that. And then you're gonna just no tension, pull this off, tape off tension, which is roughly about 10%. Same thing over here. Okay. Now it's on there, take another piece of tape, or you can also use your hand to rub like such to activate the adhesive. That's the first step. Next step would be to, the SI joints were right here and here. Directly below that, measure from here to roughly about 2-3 inches above that, okay? Just like such. Now the spine runs down the center right here. Okay, so you're going to do a piece of tape here and here on both sides. So now that I already know the length of it, I'm going to take that same piece of tape and I'll cut out another piece of tape that's the same length. Then we can go ahead and for each piece of tape, just as we did last time, round off the edges so that they'll last. And if you have to cut a couple times to run off the edges, is perfectly fine. Just like such. And just a little bit more. Here we go. Okay, so for this taping technique, you're going to create an anchor, okay? And you're going to go up the back. So fold up roughly about an inch to the base, like this. And just as we did last time, now that you have your line, just rip the tape right where that line's at from where you folded it. Okay? And the two SI joints, one was right here. I'm going to put it just beneath that, here. And rub it to activate the tape. And then I'm going to give it a nice tension going up. Like such. Roughly about 50% tension going up. And the spine is right here. So we're on the left side of the spine. Remember to rub it to activate the adhesive. And now for the other side. Again, folding in roughly about an inch. Ripping here to get your anchor. Just like that. And the spine is right here. Other SI joint, you can feel the dimple is right here. So I'm going to pull this down just a little bit. Okay. And just like we did beforehand, I'm going to give it some tension, roughly about 50% tension, running up alongside the spine, just like such. And then taking the tape, activating the adhesive, Okay, stand up. And again, you might see some creases in here. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. The tape's still doing its job. We're done. If you found these taping techniques pretty informative, make sure you comment below. If there's any taping techniques you want to see have done, comment below as well. And subscribe to be alerted when those taping techniques come out. Make sure to watch the next video for any further taping techniques as well as pregnancy tips.